right. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Thank you. My name is Cathryn Ricker, and I'm a middle school English teacher by license. I am also a board member of the Albert Shanker Institute and executive vice president of the American Federation of Teachers. And on behalf of the Shanker Institute and the AFT, and in particular on behalf of the Shanker Institute and my inspiring and tireless AFT president, Randy Weingarten, I am privileged to welcome you to today's discussion of the affordability crisis, rescuing the dream of college education for working class and the poor. Couple housekeeping things. In your packets, you'll find passwords for the Wi-Fi and a hashtag affordable college for today's event. Look forward to interacting with you on Twitter, both during and after this event. And I just want to start by sharing a quick story with you of how timely this conversation is for me coming up on the calendar. When I'm home in St. Paul, Minnesota, I regularly get to help out in an 8th grade classroom in my neighborhood. And last week I was helping an 8th grader complete a year-end final project. And he was having a little trouble getting the motivation to get started. And so I was just explaining to him that the standard he was working toward was on the top of his paper, and it was a great indication of showing what he had accomplished in 8th grade and how he was ready for high school, which then will make him ready for college. And he didn't miss a beat, and he said, "I'm not going to college." Mm-hmm. And, I caught my heart in my throat, and I said, "Well, of course you are, and this is going to show that you're ready for high school, which is going to make you ready for college." And he said, "I can't afford college." Mm-hmm. And I took a second to compose myself with all of these thoughts running through my head that in 8th grade, somehow he had been sent the message already. The dominant narrative is that he can't afford college. Not that he shouldn't go, not that he's not capable, but the first thought out of his head was he can't afford it as an 8th grader. So again, I took a moment to compose myself and I said, "Tell you what, you work on this assignment and I'll work on making sure you can afford college." He didn't exactly agree verbally, but he did start working on his assignment. And he did finish it before the hour was up. Now, I would love to think that it'll only take us 67 minutes to make college affordable, but we at least have that amount of time today for me to work on my assignment and for us to figure out what we need to do to make sure not only he can afford college by the time he gets there, but that we make college affordable as quickly as possible for everyone who is on their way to college and in college right now. And as many of you know, we are especially pleased that our program today will begin with an opening address by someone who also takes this assignment very seriously, Senator Elizabeth Warren. There is no elected official, absolutely. I have a feeling we'll be out of our seats clapping soon. That's a great warm-up. We know that there is no elected official in America, no voice in our public conversations and discourse that has been more powerful or a more eloquent advocate on behalf of college affordability than Senator Warren. Drawing on her own personal experience as a young mother and the importance of an affordable college education in her own life and career, Senator Warren has been a passionate and tireless campaigner for rescuing the dream of post-secondary education to the middle class for children of working class and the poor. Senator Warren was a law professor for more than 30 years, including 20 years at Harvard University School of Law, where she was twice recognized by the graduating class for her excellence in teaching. You are speaking to an audience that includes many educators and teachers, Senator Warren, and for us, that is one of your most important accomplishments. She has also authored more than 100 articles and 10 books, including A Fighting Chance and All Your Worth. She is a lifelong consumer advocate. As some of you know, Senator Warren was the major force behind establishing the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. And since she was elected to the United States Senate in November of 2012, Senator Warren has been that fearless and relentless critic of the predatory practices of Wall Street banks, hedge fund operators, and major corporations.